Hey guys, it's been a while since I've been on this live stream. Um, First off, things that are going good. My friendships are strong. I don't know what I'm doing. Basically, there's a girl I met at UMBC, and she's really cute and really, really smart and really, really funny, and she's awesome. Um, she's just, I like her. But we're just friends, so whatever. But anyway, I go to her house every I don't know 2 weeks or so, play board games, video games. Nothing weird, just kind of what a sixth grader would do with a girl. um. Anyway, she's awesome though. Yeah, we went to an anime convention. 2 weeks, a week and a half ago, 10 days ago. That was a lot of fun. I dressed up as Jintoki from Gintama, great anime by the way, and she dressed up as Kaguya. Kagura. Anyway, she's like the she's an alien. She's not perfect, but she's nice. I don't know. I catch any women watching this. Having if a guy can play video games and play board games with you, he's pretty much sold. So that's a thing. Another news though. So that's great. There's a girl who works at the car shop down the street. I finally got her number. Maya, she's awesome. But see, that's the thing is, as a guy, you don't want to be like too invested in one person before it's actually committed. So it's like you don't want to be like simping, But I just can't make myself text Maya because I think Faith might be somebody special. Anyway, so that's all good news. Got 200 pounds weightlifting. A lot of good things. Bad news is I have to find a new job. Not official yet. It's just I can sense how things are going. Basically, I got this new project at work that does TypeScript to JavaScript, and I have to make this one service, which is I get one off made by somebody else, and make into a microservice for this bigger service, which is all great. So we had to convert it to TypeScript. Then we had to make it object oriented, and then we had to make everything coded in a proper way. And anyway, there's a lot of new things that I had to do, and I worked alongside my boss, who got frustrated with me not doing quickly enough learning the new things. So anyway, long story short, they're taking a number of actions which indicate to me that they will no longer need my services in the next 6 months or so, which is fine. I'm cognizant of how other people are. And what's so frustrating is that, like, yes, I need to find a new job, and I don't really want to. What's really frustrating about it is that I probably had a plan in my head to leave at 3 years anyway. So like I didn't really want to spend my whole life there. But it so sucks that I'm kind of being pushed to do that, to do what I should have been doing anyway. So I have to kind of adjust my brain set to being. And I just got to the point where I was just like, all right, I'm here forever. As soon as you get to that point where you're like, okay, I'm settled and I'm satisfied, that's when you lose people. And danger of getting comfortable or something. But anyway, fortunately, thanks to my extensive efforts to find my own projects over the past 2.5 years, I have a lot of good experience. I have a fantastic resume for 2.5 years in, which is great. Unfortunately, the broader tech market does not have the usual opportunities. So I'm probably just going to find something, but I will be able to find something, I think. But it's a herd of pride, I guess, more than anything. But frankly, my current location has a lot of really smart people. Like I don't know if I'm allowed to say where I work now, but suffice to say, they hire almost entirely 3.7 or above software developers. So a lot of really, really smart software developers get really good grades. And they care about everything being perfect instead of everything being done. I find out told, it doesn't matter. We don't care what you get done. We care about how clean the code is, which seems extreme to me. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I went through a very, very dark moment last Thursday when I got the news that not that I was going to be fired, but that I was going to be basically they're judging every week's worth of code and basically evaluating for code cleanliness. And I went through a very dark time last Thursday. The darkest I've ever felt. Then I realized that they don't actually pay me that. They actually don't pay me that much. And I'm like, if I was losing more money, sure, but I'm not losing enough money to be this dark. That's dark. Anyway, then I went to CatCon 2 days later with Faith with my friend. Freedom diseases. Anyway, so right now I'm looking. Point being is that I'm applying for jobs, and so it's like, what do I actually want? And they say you go through all the numbers. You're like, oh, I want to do something cool. I want to do something that's changed the world. And then you realize that everything's rolled by the same people. And you're like, okay, these elites are going to roll everything. They do. Everything you do, if you work for defense, you're spying on people. If you work for pharmaceuticals, you're creating meds that are being forced on people's throats, sometimes literally. Nothing against the vaccine. I think the vaccine is actually probably not good. But it's a good thing. But I don't like people forced to take it. Or if you do food, you're poisoning people with food that's bad for them. Or if you work in oil and gas, you're causing global warming. And no matter what you do, if you work in a big bank, you're basically stealing from people. So no matter what you do, it's going to be for evil, basically. So then I'm like, okay, I'm going to cut out the camera with people. What you're going to do. Security is always a lie. There's no such thing as job security. Ever. No matter how much they talk about it, it's never a thing. The only thing that really matters is how much money you make. Because if you have money, they can't take that back. And money is freedom. Money is equivalent to freedom. If somebody's taxing you, they're taking away your freedom because money is your freedom to do whatever you want. So I'm going for whoever pays me the most money. Fortunately, I got a lot of interest. A lot of people seem to think I have a pretty good resume. But it's just annoying because I wanted to spend my whole life at a place and be the employee at my current place and all of that kind of stuff. I wanted to be that guy. And I don't think that's an option anymore. And maybe it shouldn't have been. So I had a talk with this guy at the cigar lounge I went to, I don't know, a year and a half ago. And he told me to be in my current place like between 2 and 4 years. He said, before 2 years, you look like you can't hold down a job. After 4 years, you look like you're too comfortable and can't learn new things. So I'm in the two. I mean, I've been in my current place for 2 years and 8 months. It's probably gonna be 2 years and 10 months before I leave. Round up to 3 years. It's pretty much nailing it as far as the time to leave. So not so bad. Got a lot of really good experience. I got past the whole freshman hump of software development, which is a real thing. Yeah, because everything you learn in school, mostly worthless. Unless it's like a particular tech stack that you don't know about. So, the other factors is that I really like my house. I don't know if you hear it or not, but there's a water fountain right over there that I bought. It was like $150 or something. I've got plants. I've got my cat. Have I introduced you guys to my cat yet? One sec. The name's Kit Kat. She's awesome. Yeah, she's not being picked up, but she does deal with it. She's a good kitty. Kit Kat's the best. She's like, what the hell? Yeah, whatever. She's one picked up. She doesn't have to sit next to me. Yeah, she's the best. She's just like sitting like right there. She's just like, hey, just hanging out. She's like, what the hell, Michael? Don't pick me up. I don't want to be picked up. Well, it's the price of being a cat, I guess. So I have my plants, I have my water fountain, I have my cat. I have a cute girl I can hang out every other week to play board games, video games with. I have some other friends. Shout out to specifically Melissa. She's awesome. She's my cousin, and we go shopping together. Sometimes get food and stuff. She's great. Then my parents are like 20 minutes down the road. It's a nice spot. I don't have to drive too much for my commute. It's all nice. Now there are places I would move to. I would move to New York City. I would move to Philadelphia. I would move to. I wouldn't need to move to Baltimore. Boston, London, any place. Like it's a city, but I'm not gonna move to like middle of nowhere. Like I should have good enough resume. I don't have to do that. Government would be great because then I could just like government does work. Government does good work. Everybody I know who works for the government is like actually helping people. And people are like, oh, capitalism is great. It's like, well, capitalism is good in theory if it's all just about money, but it's become so infiltrated by these other groups that it's like I think I might be communist now. Like, I'm not saying I'm a communist. Oh, yes, see, mother Russia. No, I'm not actually a communist, but they make some good points. I would just say they don't. I just want to do work. I just want to like produce work and get paid enough to take care of myself. And capitalism doesn't provide that anymore. And it's like, if it was just about productivity and like getting stuff done, sure, capitalism is great. But it's not about that anymore. It's like about like fitting into like whatever the cultural norms are. I don't know, maybe my current place isn't more capitalist, in which case it'd be too harsh. But yeah, so that's the whole thing. That's why I'm doing this now. That's why I'm here. Because nobody's ever going to see these YouTube videos because nobody cares. Scott Adams got canceled. Intentionally, I can't feel bad for somebody if they mean to be canceled and they get canceled. It's like mission accomplished almost. Good for him. I think he's just retiring. I think he's just sick of like having his word porous in this stupid comic. Now, did I agree with what he said? No. Is it okay to be white? And it's like, African Americans, they voted they polled a certain way. Who knows if the poll was good? I think he's trying to get canceled in a way that makes it seem like it's wrong that he's canceled, and he chose his moment to get canceled. Well, whatever. I don't really care. I'm kind of done with politics, to be honest, because I feel like the next 2 years is just going to be both sides taking pot shots at each other, and nobody really can get anything actually done, and everybody just kind of like sick of politics right now. I think people are just kind of like it's a TV show that's run for too long. But I'm just trying to do. I'm doing my job, but I see the writing on the wall. I think people think I don't. I think people think that I don't see the writing on the wall, which is funny because I definitely do. But you go to a place that has all top people. Maybe I'm not a top person with software development anyway. Well, no, that was good. That we got with the question hump. Actually learn to code and all that kind of stuff. Like, I feel like I'm a software developer now. Like, that's who I am. Just a niggling feeling that maybe the economy is too bad to get a tech job right now, which is why I'm just going to take something right now. I want to get hired by an actual company, like a company somebody's heard of. Because I mean, what do I care about? Money. What I'm doing. Every job basically means porting data from one thing to another and getting it processed. I want to name. I mean, that's the thing about my current place. I tell people I work there, and they're like, I vaguely know about it, but they don't actually know about it. They're like, oh, yeah, is it part of that other thing? So, to put it generally, no working my current place doesn't get you a date. I'll put it generally. And that's the semester my current people was that nobody no cares if I have a job or not. Like my parents are still gonna care about me. Faith's still gonna want to play board games, video games. Which is still gonna is still gonna want to go food shopping. Wolf as a kid, he saw it in the picture anyway. Chris Bogg is still awesome. So I should not use these names. But anyway, he's so awesome and he wants to get a drink now and then. So yeah, I have this stupid coffee with Michael Wellen thing. Hopefully nobody ever sees it. But life is tough. There's no endpoint you get to. There's no destinations. The best thing to do is just make as much money as quickly as possible. Because then we share some freedom. And with freedom, you have pretty much. It doesn't really matter if you do well. Now it does matter though if you have a family and stuff. But if you're a single guy, which is I guess what I'm marketing this to, freedom. I mean, you don't want to be locked down. That's I'm a bit annoyed to have this house because it means I still have debts to pay. So I actually need to have a job. But long term, it's more freedom. Anyway, I'm gonna close out. But life is tough out there, especially for guys. It's I'm not saying women have a great, but women do have a great. Women never get laid off from a job. I've never known a woman to get laid off from a job. Not anyone. Maybe they're better employees. It's possible. Maybe they're better. Who knows? But life is not easy for anybody, which is why I'm really glad I play soccer. Got this group of players, and just one nice note at the end of all that sadness. I play soccer with some guys on Saturdays and Sundays, and in Baltimore, Paxton Park. Woo! But it's just soccer is kind of like said two things. One, soccer is just it's the true meaning of diversity of soccer. You got like Hispanic guys, black guys, white guys, Asian guys. They're all just playing, kicking a ball around like idiots. It's so nice. It's anyway. So I saw the big thing you lose from leaving a job is community. You're like, oh, I'm part of something, but I'm still part of those guys. I can still go on Saturdays and Sundays and play soccer and dick around with people. I still have that. I still have my daily walk to the coffee shop. I still have I still have my close friends. I still have my family. I still have everything. I'm not losing everything. I'm just losing the job, which I haven't really lost. I haven't gotten anything bad for it yet. Just basically, you do this or you're going to do this or else. It's like, okay, I've got a timer, but it's not a timer yet. Maybe I can push off a bit until I find something good anyway. But I still have that. Also, the thing is, you look at the Woodges landscape. Nobody. Oh, sorry, I'm in Maryland. Nobody has Woodgen anymore. Like there's still the church, and some people are still Christians. Good, nice, okay, nice, good job. I'm Catholic. I go every Sunday. I'm not really sure what I'm gaining out of it right now, but whatever. God is God. God is God. You worship. You're the lower. You worship the greater. It's your job here, I guess. One of the people's jobs here is to worship God. That's justice, I guess. What deserves more praise than God? I don't know. I don't know if I would believe anything anymore, but I know it's right to go to church. Anyway, But for everybody else, church religion seems to be dead. So it's like there's so much memory left behind with religion, and it's like the memories of the Catholic Church, the memories of childhood, all that kind of stuff. There's all these memories that are pulling down the church. And I think Protestants are probably fine because they're so ambiguous about what they actually believe that it's kind of like hard to take down. The Catholic Church, though, I think it's dying. Unfortunately, I think it did a lot of good. It was a really, really good force in the world. But anyway, people are looking for something. And I think Shintoism, Japanese Shintoism, you go to these conventions and people kind of believe, I kind of believe in the sentiment behind Shintoism, like respect for ancestors, doing things precisely, the beauty in a small thing. I think everybody's wondering, where's ideology going to go from here? I think it's Shintoism because people know about it from anime, yeah, video games and all that kind of stuff, but they're not like it's ambiguous. It's both ambiguous and specific at the same time. Like it's ambiguous if you just want something that's like kind of vague, but then we dig into it. There's a lot of history there. There's a lot of different stuff going on there. There's a lot of tradition that people want that's not polluted by anything. Like okay, World War II, okay, gotcha. But like they pretty much adjusted around that, I guess. Anyway, my bet is that Shintoism, actual Shintoism with shrines and stuff, I would really love. I mean, I'm Catholic, don't get me wrong, but I would love there just to be random shrines everywhere. That'd be great. And there's a community to be part of that's pretty welcoming and still virtuous to a certain extent. Like there's weird stuff, hey, but yeah, I think that's my bet. But we'll see. So anyway, happy birthday. No, but I'll try to post more non-complaining stuff in the near future. It'd be really nice if I had like 3 months off between jobs. That'd be so nice. I really love that. I might go to Japan. Anyway, talk about it, guys. And the girls, if there are any. I don't think I'm marketing to women, but if you're on here, welcome. Anyway, cheers.